Welcome to Blooming Creativity, Inspiring a Beautiful Life. Today we're going to be doing a really fun DIY bandana face mask. So let's get started. So here's the cute mask that we're going to make. It has some pleats in the front. It's made out of a bandana. And as you'll see soon, there's a little pocket also in the middle. But we figured we'd get on the mask game just because this is a trend that's not going to be going away anytime soon. It is recommended that everybody wears masks in public. I'm going to go ahead and link some information to our blog and to the CDC for recommendations below. So the supplies that you're going to be needing are, first of all, a bandana, some scissors, 2 pieces of elastic, each cut to about 9 inches, an iron, something to sew with, so it could be a sewing machine or just a threaded needle, a tape measure or ruler, tape, and a long pointy object like a pencil or a knitting needle. So the first step is to lay out the bandana and iron it. This just helps to kind of give the material a nice press, and as you'll see, we'll be ironing in between a lot of the steps. It just helps when you're sewing. And we chose a bandana as a material just because it's something that is really inexpensive. You may already have one around your house, so we just feel like it's an easy way to make your own mask. So we're going to move on to our next step. We actually are going to take our bandana, we're going to fold it in half, and then we're going to press it again. And the reason why we do this is because we want to give it a nice good crease right in the middle. For our bandana design, we decided that if we cut the bandana in half, that it actually works out better for us. You can do it whole if you want to. So now we're going to unfold the bandana, cut it in half as I'm showing you. Going to use this crease that we created as your guide, so go ahead and cut that. But we found that if you cut the bandana in half, because we're going to fold it so many times, it actually worked out better, and that way you can actually make 2 masks out of one bandana. So now the next step is we're actually going to lay out our half piece of bandana longwise, and we're going to fold down about 3 inches on both the top and the bottom. Here I am doing it on the top. I'm going to do the bottom as well. So you'll see, it has to go inwards. And then we're going to meet the 2 edges together. And then you can tuck in any pieces that are kind of sticking out. And then I'm also just going to press it slightly again. So now the next step is to cinch the pleats. So you're going to take your folded piece of bandana, you're going to start to cinch the pleats with your fingers. You just have to make sure to just do the top layer. Don't get those folds that we just created or any other layers of material. And I just kind of used my hands to, as I did it, hold it down, as I created the pleats that I liked. You can make about 4 or 5. And then once you get it the way you like it, you can press it to secure it. So now the next step is that you're going to take both the edges on the left and right side and fold them back under. You want to make sure that you give it enough room though, because you're going to have to be pushing the elastic through. So you don't want to create a seam that's right on the edge of the mask. You want to do it about maybe 1/2 inch inward. So you just want to have that flap be long enough so you have room to be able to do that. So the next step is the fun part. We're going to get into the sewing. We're going to take the mask, we're going to keep it, I like to keep it actually upside downward so that way I can see exactly where my flap that I created is, and I just do a simple straight stitch. You could do a back stitch too on the top and bottom a little bit just to secure the thread as well. So now that you're done sewing, we're going to go ahead and put the elastic strip through. So you're going to take your knitting needle or your pointy object, you're going to tape the elastic to it, then you're going to kind of create a loop with your finger like I'm showing here and just push that on through. It's an easy way that you can, kind of run the elastic through. So then you just take the tape off, and then the next step is you're going to tie it. We did give kind of a little bit extra length on the elastic strips, and that's just so you can adjust it, make it tighter if you need it on your for your ears. And then you're just going to go ahead and repeat that on the other side. So now here we have pretty much our completed mask, and here's the cute little pocket inside that we created. You could put extra material or filters, and we're almost done. The last step, if you want to do, is you can kind of tuck the little knots that you made in the elastic strip. You can tuck them into the seam if you don't want those to be shown. And you can just do it on both sides if you wish. So here is our final design. I think it came out super cute. I made a few for different family members, so I hope you like it. If you try it out, let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your feedback. And here is me sporting my mask for a little bit. And thank you, everybody. Happy crafting.